Hello and welcome to another little job. This one is where a customer has called me in. She's recently had a builder, a general builder I should say, not a pond builder, do this pond for her, which I will show you a bit more detail in a minute. She's not happy with it. It doesn't look the prettiest, I've got to admit. Technically it's a pond. It's a hole in the ground with some water in and some plants, but there's no shelving. She'd like some more plants in here if possible. And I'm just going to try and tidy this up because there's bits of concrete hanging out. It's all liner on show. Which is obviously the weakest part of the pond when it's exposed because of UV lights in the summer. That is what's going to harm your liner more than anything, well, apart from a big sharp rock obviously. But yeah, UV lights no good, so I'm going to try and do my best and work within what I've got here. I mean, ideally I would have liked to have started again with the customer, but she said it's a shame she didn't find me before got the other fella to do this for her, which is a shame, but I will do my best for her. You see me do a couple of these kind of rescue jobs, if you like, repair jobs, before on my channel, so hopefully the before and after should look a little bit different. So this is a view when walking over to the pond. I mean, the first thing that hits you is lumps of concrete left here. Is a bit of kind of hard standing. It's been concreted onto the liner, which is just not a good idea. Loads of liner on show, and it's just, yeah, it's not really the prettiest thing. I mean, it's not even any PDM liner, it's an old ground sheet really, so it's not the best quality, shall we say. But like I say, we're going to take a few of these bits and pieces out, all these larger pieces out. This piece here probably have to stay, sadly. But we'll see. And then I've got some more stone, I've got some more rocks. Just going to try and create some planting pockets where I can, where the rocks aren't going to slide down. I mean, they've not shelved it, so here is going to be quite tricky. It's quite steep. Here I've got a good chance of creating some planting pockets. We'll just have to do the best I can. Customer understands that. Just try and pretty it up a little bit, make it a bit nicer for her to look at. Okay, so I am all done. I'm just crouching down in this funny little place here because it's the only place where the sun isn't either blinding me or blinding the camera. It's really come out late November sunshine this afternoon, which is really nice, really rare actually. So it's been a lovely day for this. You've seen me putting all the 10mm, 20mm stone in and the rocks. All of that has been washed down, as you've seen me do in the sieve, just to eliminate as much dust and residue as we can. All of the stone is fish safe and wildlife safe. I always ensure that before I put them in any water feature. So I'm going to turn the camera around now, show you exactly what I've done, and then I'll leave you with some, well, some nice close-up slow-mo shots. Why not? If you like the video, please like, please subscribe. Don't forget, check out my merch R store, help support the channel. Some great merchandise on there, and I'll see you in the next one. So I'm hoping you can see this okay. The sun is, like I say, it's really bright and casting some funny shadows and reflections on here. So I'm hoping that you'll see that looks a lot better than it did before. All that horrible concrete is gone. All the stones been brought over to naturalise it. We've got the planting pockets in now. So we've got some hard rush here. We have got the marsh marigolds there, 2 of those. I've got some pickerel down here. And then I've got some purple loosestrife there and over there, which will be just framing that kind of cobbly, stony beach area. As you've seen, I found that lovely log in the customer's garden, and they're more than happy for me to have used it there. They said they didn't know why they didn't use it somewhere better than it was before. So they said, that's right, it caught my eye, helps naturalise. As you've seen before, I like to use a mixture of natural wood, logs, stone in my ponds I create from scratch. Let's try and get the camera down there a little bit. As you saw, I added that stone last of all. That was one that the customer had in the rockery area. Just felt that corner needed a bit more feature. Looks a bit bland. So everything's covered up. And so all of that horrible liner on these planting edges at least is covered. There's only so far down I can go, as you've seen, but I'm sure you agree. That looks a hell of a lot better. The customer is really happy. Yeah, hopefully that's done enough to salvage this wildlife pond for the customer so they can enjoy looking at it and all the wildlife it's going to bring to their garden. Bye for now.